What up, y'all? It's the homie Dame, and if you're even a little bit into anime, you probably know that this past winter has been a Las Vegas buffet of dope shows to watch. And guess what? All of those shows have openings to go with them, so I'm just gonna react to them and rate them on a scale of 1 to 5 based on how hard they slap. Now, I don't have every winter 2021 show on here. I just have a combination of shows I've watched and shows that I haven't watched, but I'm like vaguely interested in, and also shows that you guys have recommended to me in the comments. And also, before anyone asks, I already reacted to Attack on Titan in this video you can see here. So check it out and like and subscribe because I do a lot of anime related content. And leave a comment if you want me to react to one of your favorite anime openings. But for now, let's get into these. Okay, the first opening that I'm watching in this video that will probably get no views is from Horimiya, aka What If Rom-Com But Good. Now, I love me some rom-com anime, and I've got to say, so far, Horimiya is up there with the best of them. It's funny, it's relatable, it doesn't rely too much on tropes, and it has its share of sweet moments where you just want to punch a fucking wall because it's so goddamn wholesome. Okay, so this opening is called Iro Kousui by Kamiyama Yo. Let's get right into it. Right off the bat, so many cool sound choices in this song. Listen to those keyboard synthesizers, just some kind of arpeggiated pluck. Or some, yeah. Hori-san the Miyamura-kun. What a misleading title, because yeah, they're like the main couple or whatever, but they're kind of not. It's really more of an ensemble cast, because everyone in the show gets their moment to shine, has their little arc, has their own special person that they want to fuck. Like calling a show Toradora makes sense because Tiger, Dragon, it is really about them. But in this show, Hori and Miyamura just happen to be the first couple we see get together. I love this indie rock drum beat. It sounds like a Two Door Cinema Club song. I actually hate that band. I don't know why I made that comparison. I know I don't usually talk about visuals as often when I do these videos because really I only care about the music, but does anyone think this OP is kind of bland visuals wise? I don't know, maybe that's just me. Like, I'm not expecting some like Sakuga Bukake Fest like a Black Clover opening, but I don't know. I feel like there's not too much to say about the visuals here. Maybe I'm missing some deep metaphor that makes all of this click. Like here, we have a cube with the Cloverworks logo on it, and Miyamura is inside suspending what looks like Barney's jizz. I wonder what that could mean. Not gonna lie, I'm a little mixed on this hook too. Like, I get it, it's understated, not too flashy, but I'm not really feeling the singer's delivery. It's not bad, it's just lacking a little something, you know? Okay, that was the opening. Pretty good one to start out on. Musically, it's just like a straightforward soft rock joint with electronic elements and even some weird trap elements for some reason. If you go back, you can hear triplet hi-hats because I guess they wanted those in the song, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna say solid 3 out of 5. I actually really like this opening a lot. It's chill and understated, kind of in the same way the show is. Okay, next we have Sudachi no Uta by Anemonaria from the show Wonder Egg Priority. Listen, y'all, if you are not watching this show, you are fucking up harder than I fucked up my high school GPA, and that shit was like a 2.1 or something. It actually blows my mind that there are people out there who are actively choosing to watch Promise Neverland Season 2 instead of this show. That's like choosing to get kicked in the balls over getting a blowjob from a K-pop star. But I get it. It's not like this is an A-lister show and people might not want to waste their time on an anime original that may or may not be good. But let me tell y'all, it's good. Really, just go watch it and don't get spoiled, especially don't watch this embarrassing video I made because I literally spoil everything, and if you need extra convincing, let's watch the opening and I can carefully explain to you why it's amazing in my trademark pretentious and exhaustive style. I always think I'm about to hear Runaway by Kanye West when this intro piano starts. Ooh. Ooh. Such a gentle delivery, like she's almost scared to be singing. Like such simple instrumentation too, so bare bones, so subtle. And check it out, this gentle orchestra comes in, like a cello probably or something, and just a hint of percussion. Oh, all right, here it comes. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Ooh. Oh, I'm fucking coming. Oh, if this was some other terrible anime, it would have had like some dubstep drop. Dude, the vocal harmonies, bro, so fucking. Oh, it's Best Girl Rico. Look at that. God damn, that shit is too good. Let me preface it. I know y'all don't really care when I go into the long, pretentious analysis, and trust me, I'm gonna go in on this one. So if you don't give a fuck and just want to see the next reaction, go to this timestamp. It's an exciting one. It's Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, I know y'all want to see that. Okay, a little background info first on the song. I'll talk about the artist first, Anemonaria. It's actually the main 4 voice actors performing, and the name of the group comes from a combination of the 4 characters they play plus the anemone flower. I know, not the most crazy thing, a lot of anime OSTs have the voice actors performing the song, but it is interesting because of the flower symbolism that's so present throughout the anime. Now, at the time of me recording this, the show isn't over yet. There's like 1 or 2 more episodes, so what this all really means is up in the air. For all I know, the show could completely botch the ending, Darling in the Franxx style. Even though I really like that show. But either way, it's just cool to think about these things in the context of the opening. Now, the song itself is actually a commonly known song in Japan, written originally by Shiro Murano and Saburo Iwakawa, all the way back in 1965. Actually, just a few years after I was born, funny enough. If the melody sounds familiar, you may recognize it from one of the endings of Nichijou. So as you can see, it's a song that's commonly sung for graduation in Japanese school, which I'm sure has absolutely nothing to do with Wonder Egg priority at all. It's all just a weird coincidence. Okay, now that you know all of that, what makes this OP so great? Oh, this is a 5 out of 5, by the way, if you haven't guessed by now. I love this fucking OP so much. I've actually masturbated to it. It's so good. Well, a lot of it has to do with the ability to adapt a song for different circumstances. Not some remix, but more reimagining, you know what I mean? Think about how a lot of horror movie trailers these days repurpose oldies from the 50s or something, and they turn them from happy-go-lucky bops into something with more sinister undertones.
I didn't know if you were lost. Stick with me, and I'll keep you safe.
In the same way, we take a graduation song that normally would be used to signify hope or, a bright future, while reminiscing about the past in a nostalgic way and turning it into something more, somber and mysterious. So on first watch, I think the OP first shows up in episode 2. You could interpret it in that hopeful way, because it sounds like it. The song swells into something that sounds almost triumphant and epic. But when you really sit down and think about it, I know that's a lot to ask for some people. The lyrics seem a bit darker, especially after you get what the show is about. And again, I don't want to spoil things for you, but look at the lyrics. Farewell, teacher, farewell. Farewell, my friend, farewell. So now we have a normally happy song, but because of the context of the show, it's given new meaning, and that in and of itself is pretty clever, but now let's talk about the actual composition of the song. First, shout out to the voice actors who performed this song, because they murder it, Murder it like I murder my meat whenever Rin Tosaka's on screen. Now, I don't know if it's like Monogatari where they're performing this song in character, like, Kanata Aikawa singing this as Ioto, for example. I think that would be really fucking interesting if that was the case, because again, that adds another layer of meaning onto it if you think about this as something that the characters are singing in universe. But all that aside, just their delivery alone is so fire, dude. Like, it's borderline ASMR. It's such a delicate and restrained performance at the beginning, and the instrumentation starts out sounding just as delicate and restrained, with the haunting and ominous piano that just sits under the vocals, supporting them ever so gently, kind of like when you put a pillow underneath a girl's hips to support them while you fuck. And then the OP starts to build and adds more instrumentation. I mentioned earlier that there are some orchestra instruments like a cello, and I think an acoustic guitar is there, maybe some light synthesizer noises, and it builds and builds and it swells to its climax when the full orchestra comes in with these booming drums and the vocalists just belting out the lyrics with what sounds like almost heartbreak in their vocals, you know what I mean? It's just such a cinematic moment, and it just goes to show that there can be variation in anime openings and OSTs. That's right, you can use music other than J-Rock for anime, and you know, obviously I'm fucking around. There are plenty of anime with uniquely composed soundtracks, but those are not the ones I've been reacting to in my videos. But yeah, going back to this climactic part, it's created by contrast and instrumentation. Really simply put, it's just start simple so you can get more complex, really. Note how it's not start soft so you can get loud though. Emotion in music isn't created just by turning up the volume slider. It's created by clever composition. You know, it's the shift from gentle to epic, from subtle to bombastic that really creates the, you know, emotional musical moments in the opening. But yeah, this segment has gone on long enough. This OP is a 5 out of 5. Go watch the show, Rika best. Okay, next OP we have Vivid Vice by Huya Extended. Oh man, not the Huya Extended Universe here. Can't wait to hear this one. It's from the show Jujutsu Kaisen, the second core. I reacted to the first OP for the show in this vid here, so check that out first and come back. Or don't. So I said before, I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen, but I have read the manga, kind of. I only read about as far as I assume the anime covers, which should be like, what, 30, 40 chapters or something. It's been a long while since I've read the series. I was reading it back when it first got on Shonen Jump. So I really don't know shit, I just know Kukisaki's best. Alright, let's watch this bullshit. I mean, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I meant, let's watch this bullshit. Okay, we get EQ filtered vocals. What is this, a funeral? This is like Helena by My Chemical Romance. This sounds like a very solid emo punk track from 2006 or something. Damn, what a squad. That's what me and the boys look like when we're about to blow all our money at the strip club. You know what's crazy? This is normally the kind of song I'd shit on and give like a 2 out of 5, but I don't know, it's pretty good so far. Oh man, this Antler dude, I remember him. Has he shown up already in the show? For some reason I remember him showing up a lot later. Oh, what? Who is playing the guitar? This was the official music video all along. Oh my god. Alright, that was not bad. I'd even say it was pretty good. Again, not my type of music, but I can look at it objectively and say it's well written. And there's some cool production choices, like the filter on the vocals and kind of like the super compressed instrumental. I like that my boy Panda Senpai gets his moment too, because, you know, although he looked way cooler in the first OP, but it's fine. Actually, everything about the first OP was better now that I think about it. This sounds like a song that would be used for a show in like the Fate universe. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. Anyway, overall, I'd say a solid 3 out of 5. You know, really good song. Definitely a lot better of an OP than I expected. Okay, next we got Paradise by Rude, and then the alpha symbol. So is it Rude A or Rude A or Rude Alpha? Rude Alpha, that's just YouTuber pickup artists. But yeah, this is from the show Sk8 the Infinity, which is another show I haven't watched, but I want to watch. I wanted to watch it as it was airing, but I just didn't have the time. But I'm definitely gonna watch it at some point because it looks really fun. I don't even know what the premise is. I just know people skate in it, and I used to skate too, so relatability. I mean, I'm in my late 50s now, so if I tried to get on a skateboard, I'd probably die from the effort it takes to keep my balance. But yeah, let's watch the opening.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh shit, that bass line, let's go. I'm already sold. It's like funky ska, but with like super processed electronic vocals. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, cool. These are like skateboard decals. God, I wish I had my very first board here. It had this like sticker of a nude Playboy pinup shot of Natalie Portman. And at the time I was like, yeah, this is so sick, man. I got a shot from one of Natalie Portman's nude shoots on my board. Now the block will know I get bitches. Except I never realized that Natalie Portman has never done a nude Playboy shoot. And it was just an obviously Photoshop picture. So yeah. What? This fool's name is Cherry Blossom, and he's dressed like a Mortal Kombat character. I don't know who he is, but he is now my favorite character, and I haven't even seen the show yet. Who is this fool? He looks like Gonta from Danganronpa V3. Shadow! Oh no! Okay, I take it back. He's my favorite character. His name is Shadow, and he looks like someone who goes to ICP shows. Let's go together! Oh my god, we're skating through the air! This looks like the greatest anime of all time. Better than Evangelion, better than Attack on Titan, better than Boku no Pico. fuck? I feel so radical right now. This vocal melody is pretty catchy. I'm really liking it, actually. Aw, hell nah, not the key change. Okay, Sk8 the Infinity. See you getting musical on me. What the fuck is this little fennec fox looking thing? Is that gonna be the show mascot? Like, is that the Buddha of this show? There's just so many random ass things in this OP. It makes me really want to watch the show now. What, dude? That was such a fun opening. That was actually really good. So many questions. Like, who the fuck are these people? How do you do a mid-air ollie? Is that something that happens in the show? Let me know. Actually, don't say anything. I want to go into the show blind. But yeah, obviously I was having a good time with the visuals, but the song was actually, you know, just fine. It started out really good and funky and had a lot of good ideas with it, but it didn't really have that X factor, you know, that could have really propelled it into maximum funk overdrive. Overall though, this OP was super fun. I'd say a solid 4 out of 5. You know, I'm 100% gonna watch the show now. I was gonna watch it anyway, but now I'm putting it at like the top of my to watch list. Okay, finally we have Long Shot by Mishima Mayu from ReZero Season 2, Part 2, Episode 2, Section 2. And you know what's funny? I love ReZero. First off, it's a top 5 all-time anime for me. And the second season has been heat so far, but I have never seen this second OP. I skipped it when it finally came on after like 90 episodes of no OP, because, you know, I was so worried that it would spoil parts of the show. But now there's only like 1 episode left or whatever at the time of this recording, so fuck it, I'm just gonna watch it right now. God, see this flash of just every spoiler scene ever just to start it off. This is literally anime OPs in a nutshell. Just a little clip show, like a PowerPoint presentation of every spoiler moment in the show. Jesus. If you haven't watched ReZero and you're watching this right now, I'm so sorry. Just forget everything you see here and go watch the show blind, please. The song sounds like something you'd hear at any club in K-Town, Los Angeles. You know, I really like her voice, though. I want to say, she did the OP for Season 2, Part 1 as well, right? I think so. This part is cool though. Oh, whoa, whoa, we're getting edgy and industrial here. Whoa, whoa. Wait. I gotta run this part back. Right. They're all looking at Subaru? Oh, I get it. It's like who they want to fuck. So Amelia and Beatrice have Subaru in their eyes. Then Ram has this full Roswell. Okay, that's kind of cool. The melody for this hook is nice. I don't really like the instrumental just because this style of music isn't my thing, but the vocals are really saving it for me. I like the delivery of that bit. Never gonna leave you, never wanna lose you. Damn, fucking ReZero, man. What a show and what an opening. Well, I mean, it was okay. What's really crazy is that it's not too far off in style from the openings and OSTs of Season 1. And you know, I liked those songs a lot. Y'all remember this banger of an ending song? And I mean, that's not too different from this song. It's like that electronic dance pop style, but I think the reason Long Shot doesn't work as well for me personally is probably because the instrumentation is more obnoxious than I'd like it to be. Like, it's aggressively dubsteppy and electronic, which is, it's not bad. That's not bad in and of itself, but I feel like paired with these really nice vocals, it just seems like a waste of the vocals. I don't know. What do I know? This is like a 2 out of 5, to be honest. Sorry to people who like this opening. The visuals slap though, I won't lie, but again, that's not what I'm here to look at. So 2 out of 5, not the worst thing in the world, but definitely kind of underwhelming, especially for a show that I really love like ReZero. At least I can still go back and listen to Season 1, Opening 2. Alright, well, that was my selection for Winter 2021 openings. I hope you guys liked watching me roll my eyes in contempt. These were all really good. The Spring 2021 anime season is going to start soon, so you'll probably see another one of these videos coming up quick, so check out my other reaction, commentaries, and reviews, and whatever, and make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more. In fact, comment if you've got something you want me to watch and mercilessly pick apart like fucking vultures on some roadkill. Some of the openings in this video were actually suggested in the comments, which I read because it's not like anyone watches this channel anyway. Okay, that's the vid. Peace.